everyone. Hello, Fresh.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to. Oh, I don't even know what episode this is.
This is episode 12?
Episode 12 of.
So it's season
Game
2, episode 2, isn't it?
Season 2, episode 2.
When was the beginning of season 2? What the hell?
Last week.
Oh no, not your theme tune is weak. Oh no.
Get good. That's it. Done.
That's just you need a bit of this.
Oh, that's a good one. That's way better.
We might get a copyright ID from that, but who knows? I think it's less than 10 seconds, so you should be fine.
We probably just destroyed everyone's ears there.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's okay.
Today we're doing some character designs.
Oh yeah.
Or creature designs, should I say?
Creature designs, yeah, apparently.
Just gonna,
Used to me.
just gonna, play around.
Yeah, special guest Lewis James. You've already met him.
Lewis James.
Yeah.
He was on before.
He's a
Again.
fairly swell guy.
He's back.
Yeah, I'm back.
He's alright.
He's an unpopular demand.
I mean, that was quite a popular episode.
Yeah.
It's
One of the more popular ones, Lewis.
Really? Wow.
Shows what kind of fantastic fan base we have here.
Yeah, all three of them.
Kind of
Brilliant.
viewership we've got. Speaking of all three of them.
Speaking of which, before we get the chat up.
Yeah.
Is anybody on chat? Does anybody, if they're on chat, want to suggest a creature that they want me to
That's a good idea.
design?
Goblin or ghoul.
A goblin or ghoul? Do we literally get that then? Goblin or ghoul?
Goblin or ghoul?
John would be happy. To watching now. Good stuff, good stuff.
To get good. Welcome to get good.
I'm going to be doing a little speedy sculpt. Or trying
Speedy
to.
sculpt. Speedy sculpt. Shit, what's
Yeah,
that?
I should probably turn on screen sharing, shouldn't I?
Yeah, maybe you should.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm going to continue this Ted Goblin for the next 8 minutes, and then I'll get... It does literally look like a poo, like his head. Like
Like a theme, like wasn't Chris doing poo people this week? Chris Anchor.
Was he?
You
Oh.
said good people.
I heard some talk of poo people.
I like how you're all the way in Germany and you know stuff that most of us don't.
Wait, so that's over here. Max keeps tabs on people, He's just got...
Yeah, I'm out there. I'm about. I'm checking out what's going on.
Have you seen Eric Andre, Max?
Who's Eric Andre?
It was we saw this thing. Me and Mike saw this thing when we went over to Josh and Kieran's, and it was their it's like part of like Adult Swim, and it's this guy, and it's one of them. I swear to God, it is.
I know what you're on about. Yeah, it's like the guy with the afro and stuff.
Yeah. Oh.
It's kind of like in the same vein as like it's like
Tim
a
and
mix
Eric.
between Tim and Eric and Kevin and Peele. I think.
Yeah. Oh, holy crap, man! It was hilarious shit. I mean, I love like Tim and Eric otherwise, but it's just like this was just like it had all the dodgy editing and everything, you know what I mean? But it was just like it was the whole sort of reaction of people who don't actually know what's going on.
We have two people have said, Ewan said ghoul,
A ghoul,
and Annie said minotaur.
a minotaur.
Do a minotaur ghoul.
Well, I know who suggested ghoul. It's one of like 5 people. We're not going to do that.
He already said who it was.
I thought we established who it was. It was
It's normally John.
I thought we established that a ghoul was a ghost with clothes on. So that isn't even a creature. That's just like a fashion collection because it'll just be floating there. So I'm not doing that.
Whoa there, getting offensive.
Offensive.
Getting offensive.
Getting offensive. Sorry. Oh man, I get worked up about this stuff.
Insulting our fans.
All our ghoul fans.
Our ghoul fans.
Ghoul fans. All 3 of them.
A large majority of our fan base. Hey Kieran. Why are you on the show, Kieran? Huh?
Yeah, Kieran, why aren't you on the show?
Oh,
Kieran,
Burke.
Is it because you hate Lewis?
Because we were saying that
I
before.
heard you
I can't
trolling
actually
people.
see anything on chat. Chat is not appearing. And it's
Not fair for you.
Oh, oh shit. Oh, I know. I'm on the wrong thing, aren't I?
Smooth.
No, it's because. Oh no, I know what I've done. I was using chat on the Google Hangout, and it's just for us free on that. I was like, has anybody got any
Just
suggestions?
commented on that.
I'll open it. Oh,
No, you want to go onto the
Yeah.
you want to go onto the YouTube one and then.
there we go. Me or Ghoul. Oh no, it's Ewan. Ewan suggested Ghoul. Sorry, Ewan. I thought you were one of the other ones.
Again, I thought Mike said this when.
No, I didn't. I wasn't listening. Sorry.
What's happening here?
Right. Okay. I'll do a Minotaur. I'll do it at 4:10. We'll try and get as many sort of different iterations out as possible. But yeah, I've been doing a Viking project this week, and it's just been like solid, just like drawing iteration over iteration over iteration.
The
And it's been
micro
fun.
one, right? The micro.
No, that's the borrow one. What was it? Small miniature micro pirate or something. Yeah, no, it's totally different. This one's I'll show you the stuff.
It's all like normal pirates.
No, this one's Viking. I've got to do a collection of characters, but they've got to be sort of, JC Leyendecker sort of in style. That bit I'm still working on, but it's basically I'm doing this sort of lineup of characters. I've got 3 weeks to do them. I've basically done 3 of them already. So there's I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, but if I do like, I should be able to get them done because basically I got 2 of them done in 1 day and I did another one for like over 3 days. That was the main bad guy. This dude over here. So I'll show you the final one.
That little sort of teenage girl one reminds me of something from like How to Train Your Dragon from Part 1.
Yeah, I actually the brief sort of specifies that the main character's got to be like a young girl, you see.
Oh.
So there's no avoiding that, you know what I mean? It's either I give her like bushy red hair and she looks like Merida, or like blonde hair and she looks like the How to Train Your Dragon girl. I might give her like brown hair or something just to sort of differentiate or something, but
no hair.
Anyway, no hair. Yeah, no, because then people make stupid comments.
Yeah.
Saying, oh, you're doing yourself again, Lewis. Please don't. So anyway, this is the Jarl character who's meant to be like a dad. This guy. Managed to do this in about a day. I did all like the little iterations of him. Whoops, hold on a sec. Try and get all these open. Did all this stuff. And I've managed to narrow it down to this, to wherever the hell he is, to this guy. So that was really cool. I managed to do that quite quickly, and that was basically establishing a style and a color sort of palette for the good guys. Which
So you have to do good and bad guys then.
It specifies that we've got to do a main character, 3 NPCs, from a village.
Yeah.
And then a bad guy and maybe 2 other lesser enemies. So basically, I've done that, except I've stretched it a little bit.
That's awesome.
So yeah, no, it's not too bad of a brief. So we got this
about like how the world and the characters fit in the world and the story.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool stuff.
So it's meant to be partially stylized anyway. So it's I can go a bit nuts with it. So that's the Jarl one. I did a guard as well, which basically went through the same process.
Just have a quick question because you mentioned colours. Kieran asked Lewis, "Can you show that colouring in thing you do with gradients?" I guess that's after you.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that we'll do that later on. Let's say
Kieran's watching whilst having a haircut this week, by the way.
Really? Who's giving him the haircut? Is he at the barber's?
I guess he must be at. He says getting a fresh cut, which maybe he's actually getting his haircut.
That could be anything. That could
and then the barber is just like, "What are you watching?" And
are
it's
you
like
mowing the lawn? Are you?
That's what I said.
That was the euphemism. I mean, genuinely.
Or to stop harming himself because he was like, "I need a fresh cut."
Fresh cut.
Like, calm down, Kieran.
You listen to them better than My Chemical Romance as well. Wow. So yeah, basically, Yeah, and then I've narrowed down the villain. This is the one that took ages to do. Like anybody who was in labs can sort of attest to that. It was just because I was trying to narrow it down.
Yeah.
I was having far too much sort of fun, like doing the different stuff. So I'm probably gonna go with this third one over here to the right. I don't know which one do you prefer, Max?
I quite like. Yeah, I guess the right. Because
Don't be influenced by what I just said. Which one?
Well, I'd say either 2 or 3, not 1.
Yeah, okay, fair
One
enough.
doesn't look good at all. 2 and 3 are pretty close, but I don't know. I quite like on the leg that's not covered in like the skirt tabard thing. The one with the black piece of cloth looks kind of that like jumps out at me as kind of cooler than the red piece of cloth. But then like the upper body of like the more coloured shoulder and stuff of the third one looks kind of better.
Fair enough. I can change that around anyway. It won't take me a minute. So yeah, that's that one. So I've already started on the main girl. I'm probably gonna do it next. Get her sorted out. So yeah, just been going through different stuff. I've got to be careful to try and make sure she doesn't look like Link of Zelda, because that'd be awkward. Because there's a lot of greens and browns going on with that sort of color palette with the good guys. So yeah, I'll be sorting out anyway. Hopefully I'll get it mostly done tomorrow.
When it comes to like creating your characters and stuff, do you think about like the pose and stuff a lot? I do that sometimes. I noticed like these ones of the girl, like she's in quite like a. Do you like think about the character a lot and what the character's actually going to be like?
Yeah, basically. Especially with the girl, obviously she's going to be a lot more sort of exaggerated and stuff because like she's meant to be like a sprightly young girl, so she's probably like quite sort of like overconfident maybe or something. She isn't going to be like. Cause I was thinking like in terms of like gameplay, you're going to be like the main character. You don't want to be like a scared little girl because it's going to be quite sort of cartoony. It's just going to be sort of like this crazy. There's one that's absolutely sort of nuts, and she's got to fight all these like goblins and stuff. Because I think the whole sort of like reluctant sort of child hero thing's just like, oh man, I'm so tired. It's just like, oh.
Yeah. Get out the way, Link. You fucking suck.
After watching Evangelion, it's kind of like, God damn it, Shinji, get in the robot. So it's just like, yeah. So I mean, with like this one, I wanted them to be quite neutral because it's kind of hard when you're trying to design the costume and stuff. You don't want them to be in too much of a crazy pose where like the arms are obscured and stuff. You want to be able to sort of like show off what's going on there. But yeah, a nice bit of pose, like a bit of body language goes a long way, especially expressing the character and like concepts and stuff. Like with this one, I didn't really have to do too much with the bad guy because he's meant to be just quite standing there, quite sort of stoic and that. Maybe showing off a bit of his sort of clawed hands and that. Maybe he's got a big sword and that. That's always sort of a good one. With the like the Jarl and stuff. Try to find him now. Jarl then. He's gonna be quite standing there. He's got a big axe and that. He's quite sort of. He's quite sort of proud. It's still quite sort of neutral and that. I might need to fix some things with the pose and that, but I'll do that when it comes near the end of it, when I put them all together in a big lineup, then I might unify them all and stuff, you know. So it's gonna be a lot better. But I'm just trying to nail down the designs right now, so I know what they are for sure. So yeah, so I'm having a fun time with it anyway. Yeah, well, Minotaur. Let's do a Minotaur, right?
Minotaur, yeah.
Minotaur. Let's get a bit of reference one sec.
How do you say it?
I've heard Minotaur. Minotaur,
yeah.
Is it ghoul or gahool?
Ghoul. Grim. It's not a face, Mom.
Oh, jeez. What am I doing?
Let's get a bit of a.
Joe Swarbrick adds bees.
Bees? Bees?
They're creatures. He's got a point.
we could make a Minotaur cross with a bee.
I'd like some weird beehive thing going on with it.
A beator, a minor bee.
A minor bee. So you could have a. So we'll do a classic one first. So you have a sort of head. You have a big muscly sort of body. Looks like Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Had his way over a bovine. Had a weird love child. The media gets hold of it. Oh no, illegitimate Minotaur child from Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's not a laughing matter. That's
That's
serious.
a genuine problem. We don't laugh at those things. It's awful. Let's give him sort of like bull legs, because they look kind of weird if they just have human legs. So it basically looks like he's wearing like one of those horse masks.
Yeah, yeah.
or I would say King from Tekken, but King from Tekken's awesome, so I'm not gonna do that. Give him the big. So he's gonna be quite sort of like fat and that. Like when you see World's Strongest Men, they haven't got all like chiseled abs and stuff. They're quite.
Yeah, they got like a lot of meat on their bones.
Oh yeah, they're very bulky.
They definitely don't have that zero body fat kind of.
Exactly. They don't care about that crap. They just eat
Yeah,
everything and anything.
That's what I really liked about the latest Hulk, like the Avengers,
Oh yeah.
is that he's got weight to him. He's kind of a fat Hulk.
It's interesting you say that in the art book. They mentioned that they said in the past sort of films he looks more like a bodybuilder. So but this one they've actually managed to go off what he was originally based off, which was some kind of like old strongman.
Yeah.
And crossed with like a gorilla, so he looks more bestial.
Yeah, I really liked that.
Damn, I haven't drawn many cows before. So you got this sort of standard.
That's for everything.
There's sort of one. The thing is with the whole concept, the thing is like you don't have to worry about it being polished right from the get-go, because that's just it's very unrealistic. Especially if you want to actually do more than one. Like I've been watching a lot of Feng Zhu lately, actually, and getting on that stuff. He sort of like heavily sort of reiterates that. Could even a mohawk. Why not? But yeah. So you got this sort of regular one. It's kind of just sort of standard.
Yeah,
it's like standard. Rose is a bit wanky, so he's gonna fall over, but we'll deal with that later. You could have her. Maybe you could have one where he's more sort of like hunched over. So he's got this sort of.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
What are you doing this week, mate?
New creatures. Look at this. What is this? I don't know.
Yeah, Mike, what are you doing this week? Tell us, Mike. Yeah.
I've been doing the Blizzard character. You probably get out. ZipBrush. Well, let me just say, this is where my PC breaks the second I open too many softwares. But yeah, I've been doing the Blizzard character. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, because it was a pretty similar brief to the Aviator one, and I knew all the mistakes I made in that one, so I'm trying to make sure not to do those. Again. Mainly, I spent like 2.5 weeks sculpting this character. Then it's like, oh shit, how do I get that onto one diffuse?
Yeah.
Now I've tried to get the sculpt done like this week, and then maybe move on to the next stuff. So
it's looking good, dude.
Cheers, man. Yeah, I've got it. It's all sculpted and retopologized now, but I'm 900 tries over the limit, so I'm gonna spend Monday just really optimizing the mesh.
It's gonna be good. Yeah, we got World of Warcraft briefs, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely, we're allowed to do World of Warcraft based stuff because it's based on the Blizzard, the BlizzCon sort of
art contest.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's little peek at your briefs.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Because also you've got like a robot one now, haven't you?
Robot, like
Fallout 4, the brief now.
Pretty much, yeah, just a Fallout 4 robot.
So, I don't like Fallout 4.
It's alright.
One human that doesn't. It's awful.
So yeah, this is the stage my sculpt was at when I decided to move on. Kind of got the go ahead from the tutors, so I'm doing a Draenei that's kind of adopted the panda monk lifestyle.
Let's have a look. What's Mike doing?
It'll be fun.
Oh, geez, you're like. So it's got to be a character inside the game then.
It's
Yeah,
not, or a creature.
It's not like, oh, okay, yeah. Okay, cool. So you had to like look through the game and be like.
Yeah, I spent like the weekend before watching like their main lore videos. Jake sent me some. So yeah.
Fair enough.
Kind of, I really liked the Draenei because they're like alien goat people.
They are literally alien goat people with a spaceship.
Yeah.
they have a spaceship.
Really fucking cool. So I made one of them and then put it in a panda thing. Yeah, that's that. I'll visit down before my PC breaks. My PC is really unstable at the moment. I need to update it really badly. Making some weird creatures. Don't know what I'm doing. How's the Minotaur coming?
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just trying to push the exaggeration a bit more of each one. That tends to be our go of me sort of ideas. Like I do like a really crappy basic one. Once you start warming up,
yeah,
you're like, oh, I can push this a little bit more and more and more.
Cool.
Gonna give this one a bit more human proportions on his face. And ears on them, shit. That's what I was. There we go. That's why they didn't quite look their same.
So I'm gonna ask a scary question, Lewis.
Oh, scary question.
What's your plans after uni?
Oh, I've been through this before, haven't I? Get a job at McDonald's.
Get a job at McDonald's, yeah.
Work my way up until I'm about maybe a burger flipper.
Yeah.
And then eventually shoot myself in my bedsit. So. So that's my plans. I mean, I've got it all sorted out now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, it's seriously though. I'm probably just gonna be like gonna go home, and I mean, obviously it's gonna be quite sort of a touch and go, like the summer months, like because there's gonna be a lot happening in the industry workshop. I'm gonna try and get myself down to and that degree show and that. You know, and you know, like job applications and stuff. So, I mean, if that all like doesn't really get anything like from that type of stuff, then I'll probably just keep on doing what I'm doing just at home, basically. I'll see how far I can push me parents' sort of patience before I have to get like a normal job like in the daytime.
That's what I'm worried about. I think I can probably push it a little bit.
To be fair though, I don't think it'll take that long because my mates back home will be like going out and stuff and I won't have any money, so I'll be like I kind of need to do something to get some stuff. So I might just get like a little job, which it'll probably keep me focused like with the art stuff. Because like I'll be like, crap, I don't want to work here forever.
Yeah, I don't want to keep working here.
I've got retail experience, like I'm sure a lot of people have, and I'm sure they can agree with me when it's like, yeah, I don't want to go back there. It's like when you get like, was it prison dramas? I can't go back, man.
Yeah.
That place changed me. But yeah, no, it's like I can't be dealing with the general public again. I mean, like, I mean, just standard like shopping public.
They're not the general public. They're something else.
They're scary.
Yeah.
Subspecies.
It's like World War Z just had no effect on me when I was watching that because I've seen this crap before.
Seen worse.
Yeah, no, because it's like when I used to work in Iceland, they used to have Sundays, and they used to put all reduced stuff out, on the Sundays to get rid of it. And we used to open at 10, and there used to be a good crowd of people just like pressed against the doors, just wanting to get in. And then you open and the waiting for the very second, and they think, and you go near the door and you get ready to go forward, but it isn't time yet. You just do it on fun just to see them get all rattled up. It's just like it's not open yet, and you open the door and they all come swarming in and stuff.
I had that in my experience. Curry's Boxing Day.
Oh wow, crap, man! Oh dear.
Not fun. All these people and then they still. It's like the sales are clearly marked, and then they still go, "Oh, it's a TV. Can you do us any off?" It's like no.
No, this isn't like a market price. Bloody Arabia or something. You can't haggle. You can't haggle here, dude. used to get people trying to joking about that type of stuff, like your customers and stuff, going, "Oh, okay, can you give me it for a pattern?" Just go away, please.
Well, yeah, at least in a supermarket they don't really mean it.
Yeah.
Joke in Curry's they
It's because they see the stupid rip-off Britain programs, and they're all like, "Well, you can haggle, It's like, no, you can't. That's a load of rubbish. It's like, why are you telling people this? It's absolute crap. Yeah. It's not good. The stiff toes I've given this guy, but I'll give him 6 horns. Or not. It's not bad. Tell you what, I'll see what I get to at 25 too, and I'll start rendering one of them.
What time is it?
It's past.
Really past, yeah.
You're joking me.
I am not joking, you dude.
Jesus, this has gone quick.
Oh man.
Chris and Kieran not here. Quick episode. Time flies when they're not here.
Because time flies when you're having fun, that's why.
I wasn't trying to make it as obvious as that.
Oh shit.
What's that?
Combo.
Everybody hates me now because of that app.
You've just been doing that.
Just inspired everyone to
I've got an MLG soundboard app on my phone that I downloaded. Well, me and John downloaded, and Kieran somehow downloaded the better version. It's got John Cena stuff on it. So,
Kieran beat you there, but you don't want to admit that.
Bro came in today, and the first thing he said was, "Guys, I've just downloaded 8 more soundboards."
You need the Arnold Schwarzenegger ones. They're the.
Oh man, I want to Macho Man Randy Savage. What I'm going to try and download.
That'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be the dream.
Yeah.
I've already got that as my notification sound. So it's everybody's quiet and labs. All you hear is suddenly, "Ooh yeah!" It's everybody just jumps up. It's like, what the hell? It's happened in lectures. It's happened in lectures, and I'm not proud.
Maybe you should be, Lewis.
Maybe
you should be proud.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Sounds like you guys are all having a fun old time.
Yeah, it's not been too bad. I speak for myself. I've been getting up early and working a full day's work.
Yeah, I've been trying to.
Yeah, I haven't been doing it today. I woke up when Mike messaged me at 2. I was like, shit, forgot.
Woke up early today to get a Christmas tree.
Oh wow.
Got a Christmas tree now.
Oh, the plastic Christmas tree.
How big is it?
It's pretty.
6'5".
Damn. Have you got any Christmas trees there, Max?
No, I've got Christmas lights. I've had Christmas lights since I moved in, actually, so I'm kind of prepped. I'm going to the Christmas market in Nuremberg on.
Oh man, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm switching on the lights in Leicester in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was wondering when that was going to be. I was like, it's probably going to be when we get kids on.
Sorry. Shit. Ruining the Christmas cheer.
What, are they doing that now?
I think they are,
It's today, yeah.
I think it's a little early. I don't know. When I was walking
through
town, it's like Christmas tree. The biggest Christmas tree I've ever seen is up, and I'm like, well, it's so early in the year. Saying that, I watched The Snowman today.
Snowman, oh, I hate that film too. Oh god, it's just the illustration style, the song's just so depressing. It's just like
I just love the little ending.
it's creepy as hell.
It's
It's just
the ending where it's just the snowman's melted, the kid runs outside, starts crying.
and
It's a
you become
beautiful
the
ending.
water
And
beast.
they don't resolve it. It's just.
They don't resolve it. That kid is just left there
Exactly,
crying.
that's why it's depressed. It's horrible.
I
Oh,
think that's why I don't enjoy it. This.
Just trying not to kid you. Just trying to like tell you the truth. Like, oh, it's a harsh reality. It's a hard world out there, you know.
it's Christmas, you know. You're meant to forget about harsh realities and shit, and
Not
be
with the
asking for
snowman,
Pokemon
man.
games and stuff.
Not when
That's
there's
remind you.
snowman involved. Yeah.
Snowman, oh, this dastardly snowman just ruining crap for the rest of us.
You know what they're doing.
But yeah. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you about me at FMP idea, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Do it.
Right. Well, I was originally going to do a mech sort of project.
Shut down.
I'll show you the model that I did. I was in the process of doing for me little proof of concept pitch for the presentations we're going to do.
Oh, is that already started?
Well, no, we haven't at the last week, but we've heard about. We haven't got any like official emails yet. I don't think. I don't check my email, but it's basically the last week before we break up, we've got to present our idea. But luckily I managed to talk to Mike about it, Mike Powell about it.
That was
a few days ago. Yeah. So he shot this idea down. Spoiler alert. I was gonna do like these sort of like Evangelion type of mechs, like and have like an art book around that, and maybe like model.
I guess people try that every year. That's probably what he says.
Well, exactly. He said this. I'm pretty sure I've told everyone about this. But I'm gonna say it again because it's brilliant. He said the road to FMP sort of like it's just paved with dead mech projects. So it's just like it's yeah. So I mean, I kind of knew because I've heard of like people's sort of mech projects getting like blown apart. But I was kind of like gonna do something different with this, but he suggested something else, which was a much better idea. Basically, he said try and base off an existing IP. The uni's cracking down on copyright and stuff this year, so he said you might want to write to someone and like try and get permission to do something like a non-commercial project. I've thought about that, and I'm like, sod that. So I'm basically I've looked at public domain books, so it's books that are completely copyright free. Because basically in this country, it's this thing called Life Plus 50. So it's it's Life Plus 70 in this country, sorry, and it's after an author dies, their works after author dies after 70 years, their works go into public domain. So there's all stuff like I was going to do John Carter, but I'm off by about 4 years for that because it's public domain in America because that's Life Plus 50, but it doesn't go in public domain until 2020. So I'm like, oh, god damn, I would have loved to have done that one, but I've got a better idea. Anyway, this was the sort of mech that I was going to do. It's like a...
Okay, I've got to swap back, see what Lewis is up to. So you're going to do like a funky mech, and what's this for?
It was going to be for me FMP, but...
Yeah, but like, what's your idea or not?
Oh, it was going to be sort of like it was going to be sort of like a multiplayer shooter type thing. You can have all different mechs that look completely sort of different, and they have like different pilots inside them, and have all like... It's going to be like Overwatch with mechs, basically.
Cool. So you are going with the mech? I thought you were going.
No, I'm not. No, I haven't finished the idea. Yeah, this is what I was going to do, but I still might reuse it and I might still like keep on doing it and do it in my own time for my portfolio.
So
and stuff.
You haven't sort of found that golden IP.
Oh no, I have. Oh, let me finish.
Reveal. I'm chomping at the bit.
Listen, I was going on. I was looking for different stuff, and there's like all Jules Verne stuff and that, and I was kind of like, oh, that's kind of cool. But I've right, okay. Imagine this crossed with Guardians of the Galaxy. So it's just going to be a sci-fi version of it. It's going to be the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, you're doing the Wiz.
The Wiz. No, not the Wiz, not the Michael Jackson one.
You're doing the Wiz.
I'm doing the Wizard of Oz in like futures in like space, and it's going to be sort of like a like I'm kind of figuring out which game it could be like.
Oh man,
it could be like a Mass Effect like squad-based shooter type thing, or like squad-based sort of like action RPG.
And you said you were attempting to do a concept art book, right?
Yeah, basically. So
that could work imagine like the Emerald City, it'd be like a planet.
Oh yeah, no man, I've thought about this. So it's gonna be the Tin Man's gonna be this type of sort of the Carbon Man or something. It's gonna be like some kind of like droid or something. And then the whatchamacallit, the Scarecrow's gonna be some kind of like synthetic man who's like looking for like a heart or something, you know, like a literal heart. And the Tin Man's looking for like a brain, so he's gonna be looking for like some kind of like computer chip or something for his head. The Cowardly Lion's gonna be like this sort of this vaguely lion-looking alien sort of guy, but he's gonna be like a deserter from like the Space Marine type thing.
Oh,
but
boy.
he's got like good sort of reason to, because like his family's been like taken or something. He's had to go off and look for them or something. It's gonna be sort of like stuff. I'm not gonna go too much into narrative because like obviously it's gonna be like an art project. I'll probably get some scholars for going into narrative for it, but yeah, no, that it's gonna be like that, and like the Wizard of Oz is gonna be like a big like he's gonna be like a AI type of thing, like a Zordon looking guy, but he's gonna be like a guy like pulling levers and stuff. That really lends itself to sci-fi pretty well.
Yeah.
Thinking about the witch, he's going to be some kind of like space pirate or something who's like taking over like a sector, the Wicked Witch of the West. She's taking over like some kind of western sector of like the star system or something. And she's going to have flying monkeys, which are going to be like, you know, flying monkeys. So yeah, no, it actually surprisingly lends itself very well to sci-fi. You know what I mean? So it's gonna, if you can catch my drift, it's gonna be good.
It's that's a good one. I was actually watching that Oz the Great and Powerful film the other day.
Yeah.
Film.
Anyway, I'll get rendering one of these. I like this sort of idea of sort of like this vaguely sort of human looking sort of face in that. So I'll tell you what, I'll crap, what was that then? Something beeped. Right then, here we go. Get this. I'll just do the torso for now because I don't think I'll have time to do the whole thing. So yeah.
Oh, good stuff. So you got any like tips and tricks for like when it comes to characters or creatures, Lewis? Or just look at anatomy ref and.
It's basically that. It's like I think I recommended like the Anthony Jones stuff last time. That was really cool. Yeah. Have a look at Feng Zhu stuff. He's really cool at like explaining like the whole sort of process of concept, and that's it. That's like loads of free stuff on YouTube. Is design cinema stuff. Yeah, his stuff's really cool. I don't really just go on Pinterest, just have get some pins together, all stuff that you like, and just practice doing stuff like that. I don't know what else to say, to be honest. It's a long process to like gradually improving yourself and stuff. So just start now, basically. Don't expect like massive results fast, but just try and practice doing the stuff that you like. If you study anatomy, like copy from like the books and stuff, but I mean, don't just copy. Like, don't worry about getting it exact, but just like try and get as much information that will help you from the study. I do that and then apply it to something of your own. Like, so it could be anything, could be fan art or anything. You know what I mean? If you learn, oh, this bicep looks this way. You know what I mean? It works such and such a way. Then try and like apply that just after that to something that you really like doing, and you'll learn it a lot quicker then, because you'll have a practical sort of application for what you've just learned. I feel that's with anything. That's a really good trick to learn and stuff. It's good for 3D and stuff. You know what I mean? If you go and watch a tutorial,
follow the tutorial, then make your own thing.
Exactly. Yeah. And it helps you a lot better. If you do that, you'll pick up on it a lot quicker. So
just enjoy it as well. I think you always get better at something if it's something you enjoy doing.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of the way people like talk about like studying, getting better and stuff like that. They don't make it sound fun, but you gotta make it fun for yourself.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Make it fun. It will stick.
Yeah, if you're into something that, say, if you're like, oh man, I'm playing like Metal Gear Solid 5 or something now, and you're like, oh crap, I kind of want to make like some kind of like cyborg ninja or something, or some kind of like sniper with superpowers or something. Just do that, paint one of them, and then try and apply something new that you haven't tried yet to it. And you might find a new process you like. You might like learn like a new piece of anatomy or something. Just do stuff like that basically. It's the best way to do it.
Good stuff. Good advice.
Yeah.
Solid skills. Solid snake.
Solid snake. Solid. Solid. Yeah. That's the way to do it. Yeah. So, how's work been for you, Max? Are you been up to anything fun? I know you can't say much, but I mean.
I think yeah, really fun though. Using bread a lot more
Bread?
now. Yeah, bread.
What's
So,
bread? I mean, I'm genuinely confused right now. I mean, do you
Like,
literally mean bread?
bread. VRED, not bread.
Oh, bread. Oh, I thought you said bread.
Using bread at work, you know, feeding the
It's a new
ducks.
thing with Ryan.
He's got like a loaf of Hovis. He's just like staring into the
There's
monitor.
a rumor that there's a new like update coming out, and that's going to be sliced bread.
Oh wow, shit! That'll be the best thing since.
Or something. I don't know, but yeah. No, it's really fun. I like learning like a new package and things. It's really cool because it's like what I'm doing at the moment is because it's fairly realistic stuff. Well, it's always realistic stuff you do at work. So it's like when I get home, I like to do like
stylized.
more stylized stuff.
Yeah.
Keep my head sort of like
Same.
fresh.
Yeah.
I'm still planning on doing some realistic projects like when I get like later on in the year. But at the moment, it's like just keeping it chilled so I can keep up the energy and stuff. And then when I'm in that routine, which I will be by the time I finish all my stylized and semi-stylized projects and stuff.
Yeah.
It means I'll be like in the zone that it won't matter if I'm doing lots of realistic stuff because I'll be so used to just the routine of doing work and stuff at those times and things. So
fair enough, good stuff.
Trying to build it up, trying to play catch up to you guys, you know, whilst you're making.
Yeah, you're gonna have an extra year, you son of a bitch. We've got. Oh, I wish I deferred last year. I wish I just like failed myself so I could have like an extra year.
I've always kind of contemplated that, like, another year just to.
Hey, I've made the suggestion to you guys. Come on.
We all should have just like done it last year with our like off the math thing. Like better than so just like we should all do it. Just like.
Oh jeez. But yeah. So it's been quite. It's been really good fun actually. Learning a lot, lots of cool things. Learning the secrets, learning the future of what's happening. You know.
Good stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun.
Oh shit, man. Would you want to do that for a career? Or
At first I was like, I'm not sure, but now I'm sort of like warming up to the idea.
Yeah.
I'm still not sure. I think even if I wanted to do it, I'd still really want to come back to uni for that last year.
Yeah.
I like the idea of just coming back to uni to do that sick FMP and.
Yeah, man. Have you got any ideas for your company? What you do?
I've got a couple. But it's so early. Like I've got like 3 or 4 different ideas at the moment, and I'm also part of it is like I'll decide one as you guys are going through because I'll be able to I'll be listening to what you guys are following up on and
what
stuff.
Gets shot down, what doesn't.
You'll get shot down on things and more like your troubles with like scale, like. At the moment, because you know when you're like planning something, your imagination always runs away with you. Even if you think, even if you make in your mind that point where you go like, oh, I've got to keep this under control. I wouldn't be able to do that in the time frame. Be realistic. You still you still overreach. So like, I'm not sure if my ideas are like mental at the moment. So I need to like, if I see what sort of scale you guys are planning, and then where you're going, how it's taking you, I think I'll be able to like adjust and make a specific plan. But I've got like an ambitious one and a less ambitious one, and then I'd really want to do the ambitious one, but I think if I was going to do it, I think it could be possible. But it'd be like I'd have to kill myself to do it, like not stop working type thing. I think I could do it, but.
I reckon risk and reward, innit? Risk and reward.
Yeah.
I mean, do you really need your life? Come on, it's just like, what's an FMP job? I mean, you don't need a life if you got a job. It's fine.
Yeah, definitely. But it's cool. You get this good feeling when you're like I stay fairly late at work and stuff. I like it a lot because it's like you're there and you realize like, geez, I'm doing like 3D and getting like paid to do 3D.
Cool.
In a different country.
It's one of us,
it's what you want. That's what you want. It's a good feeling to like walk out there and be like, man, I'm getting paid to do this fucking art stuff that I like wasn't even sure was like a full-on legit career and stuff like a couple of years ago.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, good stuff.
Good shit. Cool. I'll do the colour thing that Kieran requested in a minute. I'm just rendering this out.
Oh yeah, there's a point. What's Lewis, your FMP idea is crazy good. We'd love to see some 3D stuff for it.
Oh yeah, no, I'm the stretch goal for it's gonna be stretch goal's probably gonna be a character model. But that's all very dependent on how I do with it and my plan. I've got a plan, literally like make it plan out like everything to the day.
Okay.
So I've got to read the book first. It's probably going to be a short book.
There's a couple of books maybe read.
Yeah, I'm just going to base it on the first book, which is just Wonderful Wisdom of Oz, which is basically what the film is. I can't be asked watching the film because I can't stand it, but the book though I should be able to get like free, hopefully, because it's like public domain. If not, I'll be able to get like a quid or something. Yeah, exactly. So I'll have a read of that. I'll plan out the story beats. Well, so I can base sort of like events and stuff around the characters and that, and then I'll see what I can do. Judging by like what I've been able to accomplish so far with this Viking project, I should be able to do the characters fairly quickly.
Yeah.
The environment stuff is something I need to do a bit more of, and I'm not that quick with that type of stuff. So I'm gonna have to put a lot of time into that. I'm gonna practice solidly like over Christmas and stuff, like environments. So I'm a bit more fresh with that type of stuff. So it'll be good. Yeah, it'll be cool shit. I'm looking forward to it anyway. I'm gonna have fun with it, whether I fail or not. You know what I mean? It's still gonna be I'll still have some portfolio pieces to stick in. So
yeah, it's all about that portfolio at the end of the day.
Exactly. Everybody's like, the thing is, everybody's like, well, you want to tailor it to a certain game company, but I'm like, it's like I don't know. It's hard to
do that for an art book.
Well, it's hard to do that for like maybe the idea that I want, but it's kind of, I'm sure like if I manage to make this look good, the idea.
Speak for itself, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be that sort of like more sort of realistic end of sort of partially stylized, which is like a lot of games companies like seem to have like Ninja.
You know
what I mean? So I'm pretty sure I don't have to literally just like do like a fan art of their IPs and stuff to like have a decent sort of FMP. So yeah, I suppose it makes sense if you're doing like maybe a 3D type of thing, like a one, like a sort of a narrow thing. But mine's gonna be quite sort of wide range and that. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna see when it comes to it, but it's gonna be interesting. We got Dell coming in from Creative Assembly.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a Creative Assembly now.
He's a lead character artist, dude.
Lead character
Yeah. I remember from the FMP degree show.
Shit, man, I missed his lecture last year.
Oh man.
Yeah, I missed a lot of stuff last year, unfortunately, because of my sleep pattern.
They trolled with me last year. There was like a camera, and they like zoomed in on the back of my head, and had to do like a dramatic turn and things, like just to keep it light. Jeez.
What?
It was the pressure, it's like I had to be.
Was this
do
the degree show?
These industry people. These people. No, not degree show. When you were doing the presentation.
Oh right, fair enough.
Yeah.
There's cameras there, crap.
No, it was like we were like in a really weird lecture hall. Like
it was one, yeah. It was really
like Hugh Aston or something. Like it was like one of those times where you go to a completely different
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
building.
Stepped in a building.
Yeah, it's like what are we doing here? Type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those moments. And then like
you
there was like a weird.
You actually go to uni.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
you step into another building, and you're like, oh yeah, that's what real students do.
I find it really weird when you're on Facebook and you see what like all these other students and they're like, you look at their life for a little bit and you're just like, what the fuck? That's so weird. These uni people are weird people.
Weird assholes.
Yeah, I don't know about their assholes, but.
Oh wow.
Maybe you do, but yeah.
Oh well, yeah. Let's not judge each other's lifestyles. Okay, come on, let's just.
I haven't checked assholes. But yeah, yeah. It's I didn't realise you missed it. I thought you were there.
Nah, man. Everybody's like, oh man, it was the best lecture we've ever had, and I'm just kind of like, oh fucking, I missed it. Can't even remember when it was. Crap. I remember coming in again to labs, and they were like walking around AJ labs. Yeah. I was like, what have I missed? And they're like a lot. I was like, oh well, crap. So doesn't matter anyway. Done's done. It's Dungeons.
I think Maximine arranged it all.
Did he?
It was like the day he left as well, so it was kind of like.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Thing and then out.
Peace. Yeah.
Drop the mic.
They're working on was it Homeland, aren't they?
Yeah, over at Dambusters, Deep Silver.
Kit on.
It looks interesting. I've heard stuff about it. Like, it didn't like the first one didn't do too well, did it? I can't remember.
No, but it must have sold enough that people.
Yeah, they seem to have greenlit what do you call it?
I think there was a lot of hype about it because it's like one of those really interesting ideas, like sort of games, like Metro. I don't think it's the first one actually sold that much for a while, and then it was like because it was such a solid idea for a game.
I don't know about the idea, dude. Like, not to like shit on anyone, but it's like the whole North Korean aspect's it's kind of unintentionally hilarious, to be honest.
It's funny, but it's like it's just something different, you know.
I hope
it's not Russians and it's not like terrorists. It's like it's just something different, and like I guess like the difference is like the invasion of
America,
occupation of America. Yeah.
I kind of hope they play a bit more tongue in cheek though, because.
Well, like Bad Company or something.
Well, no, I mean not sort of overt. It's like just maybe a bit more self-aware, maybe. It's Yeah, I always feel a bit weird like criticizing games like now because obviously it's like, oh, be careful what you say, 'cause the industry and stuff. But it's like, yeah, but I mean, it's nothing wrong with a bit of healthy criticism, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Sure thing.
I can't. That everything being said, all things considered, I haven't actually played the game, so I might even very much enjoy it. But I've heard stuff. So.
You've heard things.
I've heard things. Shh.
You know what they do. The industry will take people away.
Take people away in bags.
But yeah, good stuff.
Anyway, oh shit, I'll show you what I'm doing with this the colour stuff. I'll just adjust this bits and bobs. It's very sort of quick and like this. I don't think it matters if we go over by like a minute or so.
No, don't worry.
Nah, it's
cool.
Matters all.
Right then, I'll just get some stuff together here. Oh crap! Turn the tolerance up on this a bit more. I know what's going on. Where are we? Try and mask all the background out so we can clean it up a little bit before we start the colour. Right then. So you guys been playing any games lately? Anything?
Not really this week. I mean, I guess I bought Fallout when it came out, but
Yeah.
I played it a little bit, but stopped playing it really, to be honest. Yeah. Just
Oh, I get bored of that too quick. I won't go into it. I've already like railed on enough.
Lewis, you're not sharing your screen, buddy.
Am I not?
No.
You're not? Yeah, he's sharing for me.
Camera not the. Oh, no, there's no camera. Not
You can share it for me.
Screen share. Hold on one sec. Let me.
Oh no, that maybe it isn't. Oh dear.
Kieran,
when you
is
entire screen. There we go. Am I doing it now?
Next screen, don't do the application.
He did entire screen.
Yeah, I've done entire screen. Is it?
Yeah.
I'll do a sharing screen. Okay. So, can you see
it?
it now? Can you see it?
I just see a black void at the moment. It might.
Just see your face.
Technical difficulties. Damn.
Fuck
shit, man.
If Kieran hadn't said that, it would have gone fine.
What's Kieran said? Lucia FMP idea is crazy, but would love to see. Oh, cool. Thank you. Can you share that colour thing you do? And I hate that. Cool. Right. I'm gonna see. Right. I tell you what. I'll stop screen sharing one sec.
You've won a new car.
You can see my face now on the thing.
Yeah. You can see
Yeah.
it.
Okay. And you can hear what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Screen share. Okay. Let's have a go. Entire screen. There we go. It's working now.
I'm sure it is. I'm not checking. I'm in the zone. I'm not in any zone. But yeah. I was playing a bit of Fallout.
Oh
What do
yeah.
you think of
there
it?
it is, yeah.
It's a good game. It's alright. Does the job.
What's the job? It's the job.
Does the job. I just stopped playing it. I think it's finally hit me like I cannot play games unless it's socially now, I think.
Yeah.
Like I guess I'd already sort of knew that last year, but I was like, there's always going to be an exception for when Fallout comes out or something.
Nope.
No way. It's just another fucking game. It looks, I think like it is cool that the design's really good in the game. The design's quite nice. Like it's interesting.
Yeah.
But like, apart from that.
I don't know. I'm not. It's too much for me. It's like The Witcher is like different in need. I can kind of. No, it's just like that one feels like it's worth sort of doing. The Bethesda games feel a bit too open to just sort of like, because if I put a Bethesda game down, I usually just leave it down for like a long time.
Yeah.
The story isn't as sort of tightly knit as The Witcher, where it keeps me coming back type thing.
Yeah, I can agree. But I suppose that's because like the core difference between Witcher and Fallout is Witcher it is a character that's pre-made.
Exactly, that's the thing.
And Fallout is like you make your own character. It's more about the world than the character. When Witcher is kind of like more about the character who exists in this world.
Exactly.
Like,
I think that's
world
what
of
keeps me coming back.
monsters and basilisks and flying cocks and.
Whoa, shit, I haven't encountered one of them yet.
Yeah, you know, there's giant like cocks flying about. You know, you kill one fairly early on in the game.
I don't even know if you're joking or not.
Like, that could be real.
Cockatrices. They're like chickens.
Yeah, the cockatrices.
Oh, yeah, they look really cool.
Chicken wyverns, chicken dragons, they're brilliant.
Chicken dragons look awesome, yeah.
It's like, whoa, crap! I wasn't expecting that. Like,
and then basilisks are just scaly versions of cockatrices.
Yeah, they basically reskinned a
I
lot.
wish Harry Potter
a lot
was
of chickens,
like that.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I wish the basilisk in Harry Potter was like a basilisk in.
Ron, that's no steak!
It's just like a chicken wandering around Hogwarts. That would just be better. That would just be so much better.
Me in the distance is. Oh god, Ron, it's the basilisk!
Yeah. And Slytherin just have like a chicken as their house sigil.
Oh no, Ron, what if I can't get it up?
Yeah. Oh
Okay,
man.
look at that cartoon.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. It's a rich man's world.
Right, okay, let me clean this up a little bit more, and then I'll get on with the colour. Sorry if I'm going over time a little bit now, but
Don't worry, bro. It's all good.
We've had some that have gone nearly.
I kind of want to make up for the whole the disaster that was last time, where I was kind of like, yeah, I'll do a picture, and then I like never finished. I just like only just started it. Oh, I did finish it eventually, but it was like a week later. So
Looked good though. Looked good.
Yeah, it turned out okay. It turned out. So it's on my art station now. I've got to rejig my art station. I've got to get rid of a lot of stuff on there.
Yeah, I got rid of a lot of stuff on mine.
Yeah.
Are we still gonna?
Are you going to be twitching tonight, Lewis?
Nah, man, I haven't twitched in ages, dude. I haven't had time. I've just been like, I wanted to do it with The Witcher and stuff, but it's too big of a game. You know what I mean? I just want to enjoy it. So
Yeah,
I've
you
got
can't do it in
Undertale.
like short chunks. An open world game, you need to like put 2 or 3 hours aside rather than like 1 hour or half an hour you can put aside for a game like Call of Duty.
Basically, it's
I
just,
think that's why I guess those games probably sell more as well.
exactly. And I've got like Undertale and stuff, which is really cool. So I've got little games like that I want to probably do. Yeah.
It's like a pixel 8-bit sort of game.
Yeah, it's really funny. It's like it is actually funny. It's got these mad it just takes sort of takes the piss out of like the RPG type stuff. You can flirt with enemies rather than attacking them and stuff. So it's just it's
Is that what you do? Do you just
well, you can befriend them and stuff, but it's really good because it remembers, like, if you kill a character on it and then like you reload a save, it'll still remember.
Or even if it's like a previous old save or something.
Yeah, exactly. It's really clever. It's deceptively simple. It's really cool. So I'll probably be doing some more of that. It's only a short game, so I should be able to actually get that done. I'll probably be doing that more around Christmas and stuff. Basically, also I'm gonna try and do some actual like painting stuff like this. It's finding like video editing software and stuff. You see, so it's so we can like properly edit it together.
Okay, yeah.
Rather than having Windows Movie Maker crap, because that's awful. I can't stand that stuff. So it's I'm gonna I'll be doing that eventually. So that'll be cool. But yeah, I know. Like I said that like was it like 2 months ago or something the last time I was on? But yeah, it's uni's like full on and stuff, and I need to concentrate on that. I can't like do 5 things at once and like half-ass them. I'd rather like whole-ass the one thing. So
yeah, good. That's a good idea. That's the one like weird thing about being like on like this internship, like you because you're only at work for part of the day. It's like free time the rest of the time. You're like, well, I can be doing work, but I could also go on adventures, and
that's it. It's like I've
so many options in life.
Yeah, man. I've heard like from people like works like it's kind of easier than the actual uni, to be honest. It's strangely enough.
Uni takes over more of your time. It definitely demands more of like your attention.
It's more self-directed, isn't it? I suppose if you were freelance, it'd be like the same sort of thing. But it's like if you're in a studio or something, you've got everything pretty much like you got your meal sort of cut out for you. You know what I mean? You got your steak cut up for you in bite-sized chunks. So it's like, so yeah, that's that. Anyway, I'll do a bit of colour on this now. Right, basically, I go like this. I'll do that again. Pay attention, children. Right, go on to the layers. You go down here to the little half and half thingamajig. This is it's all like little effects. I do levels. I learnt this trick. That's curves. Curves. We'll get to curves in a minute. You might want to like. Right. Okay. Don't take this out of context. Anybody like who listens to this, right? Okay. You've got to go to levels and you've got to kill the blacks. Okay. Yeah. That's like just nobody take that as like a soundbite and like use it incriminatingly in the future, because it's not what I mean, right? So it's you basically you squash the blacks down and it makes it look a lot sort of better. I think I didn't know, it's like it makes it look a lot less harsh. But I was speaking to Matt and he was kind of like, you might want to do that with your environment stuff. So that's a lot better. It's still like. It still looks basically the same values, doesn't it? It just looks a bit more softer, I guess. It's still though. I mean, like you get like people like Anthony Jones who keep the black harsh blacks in, but it's all about preference. I'm trying to sort of steer away from that a bit now, just so you can like it's easy to put a bit of color in the dark shadows and stuff. So basically, you go like this little thing, and then you go to curves, and you pick a colour. You got the different channels basically. You got red, green, blue, which is all. Ignore that one. You go to red, and this is basically down the bottom here. This is your value range. This is like the darkest dark, like black, and this is like the lightest light. See on here, I don't actually have anything white or completely black. So see all this like stuff here, where I've got most of this sort of like mid range, which is more of like a sort of a 4 on the scale. So you see it here, like there near the white. This is where I've got most of it. So if I go like this, grab this, and go up, it'll colour that bit red, that value. If you get me, and then you can go down here. The best way to do it is if you pull this up, and then oppose it, go down somewhere darker, and then pull it down, and see the darkers have gone sort of like a bit more blue.
Yeah.
Do that, and then you can basically, if you want to push that, you go to blue, and you do that oppositely. Do that.
This is really nice.
Really cool sepia tone, or you can mess around with it like something like that. And then I like to, you can either do like this and click color, and it'll sometimes keep the values. It depends on how strong you've gone, and I like to just settle it down a little bit.
And then because it's a mask, you can also paint it out, I guess. And things
Yeah,
like
exactly. And then do that, and then that's a good way of doing the stuff. And then say with like one like individual bits, you can actually color a whole character doing it this way by doing different little masks and stuff. Curves again, like a different face or something, like more of a red, or sort of a reddish face. Don't know why you'd have a red face, but it look kind of cool. Something like that, and then oh crap, you can go in. Obviously, you got the mask here. You can go in and get a sort of black color, and then you can sort of like erase that for the eye. You want a little bit more of this like face to be a bit more sort of dark, or you want just certain bits of it red, then you can do that. What else to do? We'll get like the color. Color layer. Now, what you do with color is basically instead of just going like this, just getting a blue or a purple and just going over the top. I mean, it looks kind of cool. That looks kind of cool. Yeah, I might keep that, actually. But basically, what you do is you grab. Oh crap, where's my color picker? There we go. You grab the value. Now, value affects color. Color has its own sort of different value. You see. Basically, what I've learned, I'm not. I mean, I learned from like a tutorial. I can't remember who it was, but it's basically. See, you've got you switch yourself onto this from this color window onto a hue, saturation, brightness slider, and it brings up these. So you got your hue, you got your saturation, you got your brightness. Now, your brightness is your value basically. So. Say basically what it is, the closer you get to a middle value, the more saturated stuff gets. And as soon as you move away in either direction, so if you get lighter, it'll get less sort of saturated. But it depends on the color, you see. Depends on what you sort of want. So you can still have like a bright sort of saturated red for certain things. So it all depends. But it just as a rule of thumb, as like a sort of base sort of thing. If you're not too sure, it's always sort of cool to go this way. So this is obviously quite sort of near sort of the middle value, so I'm going to be quite near, quite sort of saturated. So I'll tell you what, let's make them purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be sort of like this, and it'll sort of suit the value a little bit more.
Yeah.
I kind of roughly just go over it a little bit, just sort of subtly, and then you can mix in some other colours with it. So you might want a bit of a blue or red.
Chris Lonsdale's in the chat.
That's a lie. You can't prove that.
Late.
Oh, better late than fucking never. Jesus
Late
Christ.
is the hour you choose to arrive, Chris.
Hello.
Because you're a wizard.
Yeah. He is a wizard.
I know exactly when you mean to.
And on that, shall we end this episode?
Yeah, okay. You do something else as well before we go. Vibrance as well. You can punch that up, and it'll do like a nice little. Get nice and vibrant, but there we are. But yeah, there you go.
So I'd say out of that episode, to summarise, Lewis taught us some stuff. The only, I'd say, part worth watching is the last 5 minutes, when Lewis goes into the colour stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, if you want to see me render like black and white stuff, I'd say from about like 1:30 onwards.
Yeah, we just chatted today.
Yeah. Nice stuff.
It was good stuff. We covered some nice topics.
I had a bit of a chitty chat.
A chitty chat.
How are you, Chris?
I'm good.
You good?
I'm painting.
Good.
What are you painting?
The city thing, yeah, project.
Are you screen sharing? Let's have a little peek.
Oh, look at these. Look at this guy.
That green. I'm zoom right in because that angle is funny. Ain't a thing. I don't know what it is yet.
Oh. Can't see Chris. I was doing that thing whenever I try and click on Chris, it doesn't let me. Oh well. Mike's made some aliens. We're all good. Right, is that it? Is that the end of Get Good this week?
I don't know, probably.
You will.
What's the...
Oh, thank you for letting me on. It was nice to speak to people on a Sunday. Otherwise, I'd just be speaking to a wall. The banana is a better conversation than the wall. But there we go.
Good stuff. Right.
Should we have a quick look at what people did today then? Or?
Yeah. Chris, let's start with Chris. What did Chris do today?
Me? Well, I
Nice,
just
Chris.
I went file, open read.
Man, you have only been here a minute and you already did it.
I hit
Yeah.
open. Yeah. This is for the city project. It's quite fun.
They look like diglets.
Yeah, they're gonna be like little buildings.
I like little huts.
Yeah, the little huts.
So what's your theme? Have you figured that out? The theme?
I don't know yet. I feel my thumbs.
I was looking at them on your blog actually. Pretty cool stuff.
Oh, so you have seen them all?
Yeah. Unless you've done some new ones since that blog post.
No. It's the same ones. I'm just like neating them up a bit. Yeah.
Nice, cool. Developing them, getting it a bit further.
Should we see what you did today, Max?
Okay, I gave up with the first one, so I did the second one. You'll only see the top because the hand.
Oh, it's a spooky goblin!
Oh, what's going on here? I swear sometimes ZBrush plays with me. But yeah, creature of some description.
Cool, man. Cool.
Gorilla man with warts and faces. Right, yeah, that's it.
I did some aliens. There they are.
We gotta go now. This isn't right. Oh, don't leave me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we call it quits then?
Yeah, okay. See ya.
Play us out.
And get good this week.
Peace!
Get good.
Yeah, good.
No!
Bye.